Hey everyone, welcome back to Homegrown Passion. You can see I'm not in the greenhouse. As the seasons change, I need to move my cattle off the winter hill pasture and down across the driveway to the summer fall river pasture. So stay tuned. I've been walking the fence line, getting lots of steps in, just to make sure the fence is safe and secure for the cattle when I move them over here. And you can imagine, over the winter and all the deer running around, there's quite a few areas that need to be addressed. So as you can see, most of my fences are, or I should say all of my fences are high tinsel. So most of the repairs I have to do are broken connectors on the posts and tightening the fence up with the ratchets. So I'll get these tightened up and we'll move on to the next section. Had a fence here at one time, decided to move it out a little bit farther to give the cattle a little bit more room around their big lean-to. And there was 5 high tinsel wires going on each one of these posts. And I want to save these connectors because they're still in good shape and I can recycle them. You always want to make sure you don't drop the nails. Another job I need to get done is move this gate from this broken fence post to the new one that we pounded last fall, and I hope you guys saw that video. And the reason I like gates between the pastures is I can rotate the cattle through. So once they're done in one pasture area, I move them to the next, and they'll eat the grass there, and the first one grows up, and then I'll move them to a second pasture or third pasture. It's a good way to keep them going all fall or summer and fall, because you know our cattle are grass fed, and what better way to have good grass is to rotate them through. So there's always something to be done on the farm. Here is our lean-to that we built about 20 years ago. It's timber framed and it has some of the old frames from the old house. Last year, George the bull decided he wanted to look out the back and make a new window. So you can see there's a nice big hole there that we need to repair. So we're going to cut some boards off the sawmill and get it fixed up. But in the meantime, because I want to get it back over here, I'm going to shut the gate that we have to the main entrance here, put a gate up across the back to keep them out, and they'll all be safe. So the plan is to have the cattle come into these 2 front pastures, not put them into the big one over by the river because we have to rent the fence pounder again. I found a couple posts that were broken, but this will keep them going for probably a week or so. And then we'll get that one fixed up and we'll be able to rotate them back over there. We had a bunch of multi-floral rose, this is one part of it, growing up along the fence line. And if you don't take it out, it shorts out between the wires. And so we had to take the excavator and pull it out. I just hate multi-floral rose. Well, I hope you guys liked today's short little video on the cattle fencing. I have a few more places to check along the fence line and make sure they don't have any holes that the cattle can escape or the babies like to scoot underneath. And once I get done with the cattle fencing, I'm going to change and go into the greenhouse. So I'm going to end it here, and like always, please leave me any questions, comments, and suggestions down below, and we'll see you next video.